Duntide. Expect armed resistance. The strength of the fortifications remains unknown. Your foes have committed surrender.
Geralt, good you're here. Ready to attack Duntide?
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it?
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntide is a modest complex. Several old buildings. We mean to strike.
How many men defend Duntide?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for... Also, Roderick
Cintrian's men. Gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans. Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
I see no ducals along the road.
They must not be guarding it.
Roderick was right. We bloody bots. What was that?
Crates on the way.
Hurry with those
Trying
crates.
to escape.
But be careful if you drop any. Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on. Kill him. I'm a hard nut to crack. Mercy! Mercy!
Nah. Where's the hostage?
No.
Where are they now?
In the keep. Ready in there.
There's someone with them?
Of...
And a whole pile of... Where is she?
Yeah. What?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you.
What is happening? How many? Let's up this one! Kill the...
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
That harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything!
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help. So, Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then. Renna! Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Rena's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What? What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vanderguild out of here. Sent a man called the Centurion to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centurion led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Sienna, it's true. It's you. So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of...
You feel resentment. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Siana and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily...
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas no...
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
Her most illustrious grace awaits...
Your Grace,
Another word, Palmerin, and I repeat for the...
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Which...
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end.
Don't know. I lost...
Is this all you have?
I respect your grace. All I can say is the truth.
You, which I've begun to suspect my beagle.
We'll catch him, your grace.
I should hope so. But to the
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They've attacked the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but...
Damn it.
If it's war this Dettlaff wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmerin, you...
Get her out of here.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlef is not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlef.
Is that how I put it?
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal
In due course. But first, Geralt,
Think Detlef's...
I believe he suspects something. He must.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire...
What can I say?
Really want to free Siana? Hand her...
It's hard to believe, I know. But Detlef is not actually evil.
So say I agree to this, because I might...
I do not recall.
God's sick.
Hardly a resident.
Could ask Damien.
There, you see?
The meeting.
It seems...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probable...
I vow that not a...
Not so fast. How would I go about luring...
You see...
and...
Tucson is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here.
So this unseen elder...
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. Oh.
I don't know. You'll have to improvise. You know what I would offer?
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot.
Should you decide your sword is the sword...
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope...
Crazy as the plan seems,
You won't make me beg.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just one.
Of course. Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
You think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters. Look, there. Take him down before he kills again. Lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's calling commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how did Detlef set him on the city? Itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
Another one. Damn it.
He didn't suffer long, at least. must focus on Damien. Time's running out.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
Another one. Damn it.
He didn't suffer long, at least.
They broke formation. Ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go. Inside.
I cannot let him see me. Recognize the vampire.
You killed it. Single-handedly. That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists, order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth a coin the duck.
Your problem's my problem now.
How?
All I can say just now.
You know that
We know it, but we do.
you've that luxury.
Folk are dying. Many more will.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will...
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here.
Wait. When
Playroom? As in,
I've served in the...
playroom? So what? Duchess Loxia?
Honestly, I've no clue.
Got it. I'll look into it.
And you've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair.
Let's go, Regis.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door. I suggest we postpone any further discussion.
Locked. Of course. Regis, I do not have a fist fight with this door. Would you mind? Shit. Probably meant to stand guard at Anna Henrietta's personal request. Thanks.
At your service. More searching and less chatting, Geralt, please.
Utter silence. Something inside? Nope. Empty. Well. The key tucked behind a picture. A tin knight.
A rocking horse. Rather worn. I suppose it got a lot of use.
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Nice tune.
Indeed. Pleasant. It's a
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute. What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort.
I'm not sure it will help.
Sienna gave me a drawing
Charming.
of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness... Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that... The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fist... Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Anna Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Anna Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a...
Today I accompanied the... First we played with Thumbelina.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tipped my cap to Master Artorius.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the...
A book as the key.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived. I cannot know what conclusions they... Or had that label planted on. He did not reply. I tutored the girls. Sienna applies herself so. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Sienna laughed so hard. Blooda is damned. Or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
I tutored the girls in Sienna applies herself so. When she thought me out of earshot. Blooda is damned.
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the...
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henry...
Not impossible.
Where's that book? this it? Let's see. Expecto ludum. Regis? Regis! The Hellenes going wild. Whole land's an illusion. So powerful, there's no way to dispel it.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices?
He gobbled up my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him. Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? Why, you're old. Just as soon as I catch you.
Cannot possibly fear if you matching the class. Felicitations, Witcher. It seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Oh, you've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. Should have...
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to...
No, I just want your beans. So...
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean. So he'll tell me where the...
Sienna,
No. Something tells me you're lying.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered it.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the...
He had better know. Because if not... I'll...
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt...
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back.
You exposed me. Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part... Fine, Witcher.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Perec Perrin?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders.
Like you said, they had their orders.
Mm-hmm. But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous.
That explains...
Shocked, aren't you?
This place.
Yes.
Which didn't seem like she...
Magical entropy. Without maintenance.
Your sister chose it.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them.
Curse of the Black Sun.
Mm-hmm. Twisted print.
Even met one of you. Ran free of cra...
And? Was she...
She was cruel. That's certain. But what caused it?
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
So, what's with the beans? Mine...
Certain. There are two ways out of this land.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just look.
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's...
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted...
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly... Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Photosphere. We can stay here a week, but outside mere minutes will have passed.
Ugh!
creature!
Friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you. Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
That's it, Roach.
That's him. John! Last, they're going to rip them in six.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. I don't know anything!
This'll be interesting.
For certain, no one's... Of course not. A human.
Yellow.
And who? A bold farmhand. Help!
Bet you haven't.
I've heard...
Just like that.
Nobody... God fuck... Say that word.
All right, we should...
Watch out for...
Tough to talk to.
Was it, though? I'm not sure. It's just a few...
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in a swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard! He's come out to show off his new robe.
This Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck. have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
So...
Got the bean, but long.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandy...
That why you cozied up to a vamp?
Dettlaff?
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long...
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first, I was simply intrigued. It was in Matina, a few years past. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Dettlaff. He said he'd come to sell a silver can. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but...
Yeah, superhuman senses of...
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth.
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly
That's supposed to be about meat.
Oh, bother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. No, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions. You see, when I met Dettlaff,
I guess. What happened then?
We talked. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes. There was no other way. Let's just be friends, or But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old...
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with Dettlaff?
I can handle him. You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. It's time to go. Watch out! Pixies! Oh, the three little pigs' homes. Story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One bean lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it. The big bad witcher huffed and puffed?
It cannot be. You actually have.
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you...
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rend.
But here we are chatting away when there's... We must keep looking. So, do you like it here?
No. Got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress. Feather. Broken. There's a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping his wings.
Watch out! Pixies!
Just get plucked.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
Defend the goose! The golden eggs will be ours! The weight of...
Ugly and fierce.
Ugly bastard.
But why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
Here it is. Got it. Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Oh look, she laid a gold...
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
She really traveled all the way here for a contract.
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned? Please.
Hello?
Whereas you...
You could always...
You know what they...
Out of the...
They stripped... Where is it? Shh. Oh, I can... What?
Couldn't...
So...
Don't worry.
That's a really...
You wish to...
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg? Any luck?
Yep. Look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Not bad. Not bad.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
You again? I thought that was clear. I will not talk to you if little...
Not a problem.
What?
But,
The better to see you is my dear.
Granny...
The better to embrace.
And Grandma...
The better to eat you is my dear.
Sure you... Remember what Joss said about the red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Ah, Edlot.
What?
I find myself wondering if you're just... Are you really not interested?
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly...
Yes, and the nob... They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. They were bandits, bearded.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than an... They took me in, we set off for Nizer, and I did what I could to repay them.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Been through a lot. She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her. Right. We've had our...
Will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Careful. Sword.
Nothing.
Sweet cheek.
Hey, where'd you...
Is that, sir?
Wasting.
What is it like?
Give Sia.
Sugar plum.
What if I asked you?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it.
What have you...
Like I said...
Wasting time here.
Just a bit more and I'll be free. At last! Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beams.
For a fairy,
I told...
can't help think
Why ever?
to get rid of your...
Well, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Wait. Well, don't you?
Another time, another place.
None taken. Come.
Another will-o'-the-wisp. wasn't a fountain.
It was a secret.
Hide from... Never mind.
She had.
Would you prefer I...
Sienna, you've already...
Then tell Set...
I shall do my utmost.
Let's go. Really want to be done. Nice plate,
isn't it?
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Let's get rid...
A shame.
Sienna!
What did you do?
What I had to do. Beauclair will know peace. I shall leave. You can try to...
You can go.
I shall keep my... Geralt.
I'm sorry. What have we...
Let a killer walk. We have to let Anna Henrietta know.
Geralt, you will face...
I know.